Have you ever thought to yourself, my build is absolutely carrying this fire team? Many Guardians believe that, which is why we've started this series, Build Battles. You see, coming over to our Twitch channel and submitting your build will immediately put you in a one-on-one with someone else who also submits their build. And whether it's PvP or PvE, whether playing as a solo player or with a team, your builds will go head-to-head with others. And you too will know where your build stands. And if you win, you get 3,000 silver. If you lose, you get banned from my stream. And the people who decide which build is the most potent is you. Welcome to Build Battles. Oh, dude. Dragon's Breath. Yeah, I'm not that impressed. Guys, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these builds, just not that impressed, fellas. There's another one, another Ergo Sun build. This is the one I've been trying to get. This is the build we're going to play with, but I don't have it yet. Immos plus Verity. I do want to use this one. I do, man. It's very good. I don't have the class item yet. So I want you to know, this is the build that we're going to be using, but we need a build for it to compete against. This is Vexcalibur. So this is like a combo is bear plus Deception. Anyone else think that bear is ass? It's a free overshield and get out of jail free cord. You know what you could do? You could just kill everything and don't die. You know what I'm saying? All right, guys, I'm looking at all these builds. I'm gonna be honest. The only one I'm finding here is the Warlock one, other than maybe this build right here. It revolves around taking advantage of stacking Vexcalibur's melee damage. All right, okay. We roll with this. This is the one we're going in. We're going in with this one. By the way, can we get an eggplant bet on the line? Can we solo this Grandmaster Nightfall with this build?
Prison of Elders welcomes. Score Warden. Yes.
Don't mind the PA. It thinks it is the Warden. Uses a printerless voice. It's running a combat subroutine called Challenge of the Elders.
God, no, that's so disgusting, dude. My lord, I have not been using that aspect at all. I haven't used it in forever. Check your tone, please. Oh, I didn't even think about that. Stone, what do you want on my tone? I haven't even had it equipped. All bottom row. Wow, brother, we've been kind of fucking up. Yeah. Explosive crates is what's gonna fuck me, dude. The vision, baby. I've seen the vision. I like this build.
I didn't think.
I gotta remember to actually use my my grenade, dude. That's my biggest problem.
Dude, I can almost just run past everything. I don't feel confident enough yet to really play super aggressive with this yet. But I'm definitely seeing the vision here. Oh, this is a mess.
Bring our dead.
I was hoping that I could stay alive longer there.
Victory.
So, no platinum there. I'm pretty sure we don't get platinum because
You face
they left us.
final round.
Oh, this boss room is gonna be a bitch though. It's a very good build. I think we should be giving this build a lot more credit. This thing actually, I mean, it may not be like the fastest slaying build ever, but for this particular GM, doing pretty good. Yeah, we got gold. Definitely missed the chance from earlier. But solid, man. Solid. I mean, look, it's been a hot minute since we used the glaive build. But if there was ever a season to take advantage of glaives, it's now, man. Hold the line, no bell. We weren't using dreadful finisher, but that's all right because we had special finisher. And then just leaning into some of these other things as well. Yeah, it felt pretty good, man. Felt pretty solid. I will say this. I had two different ways of blocking. I have Spirit of the Bear with Unbreakable. So you hold the Summon a Void Shield and you can essentially hold that for as long as you want, as long as you're taking damage. But then you add your glaive. So it was essentially two ways to give myself the ability to tank a lot of damage. The other question is like, was Dringer's Lash really worth it? Could we have done maybe Consecration or something? You know what I mean? But then at the same time, you're in a situation where it's like everyone runs a Consecration build, right? This was definitely an unusual, a different build that was still effective.
The next day.
We did our Titan build yesterday, which successfully soloed the entire GM Nightfall. Today, we're going to be doing another solo run of the GM Nightfall. We will have eggplant bets. I want to take an eggplant bet right now. Question is, will we succeed on our Warlock in the first 3 runs? I don't know, fellas. So I don't know. I'm not a Warlock main, so keep that in mind. I roll up in there, I get smacked around real good. You know what I'm saying?
Why the f you lying?
All right, chat. We're going to be messing around with this roll right here. Essentially, we're playing with our exotic Warlock class item. I just snagged this morning. But Spirit of Verity, Spirit of Inmost Light. Inmost Light, of course, to give us ability energy. Verity, which states that weapon final blows with a damage type matching your grenade grant a stacking grenade damage bonus and improved grenade regeneration. Now, how are we boosting this? We're going to be using Arc Conductor, where power heavy attacks charged will enable them to resist arc damage and chain lightning. So we're essentially going to run around. We're going to have the arc shield up around us. It's going to be dealing damage and getting kills. And in theory, this is supposed to give our storm grenades the ability to constantly nuke everything. In theory, could be ass. This honestly could be very much ass. I'm skeptical. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little skeptical. We do have Feed the Void. We've got Hellion. We've got Phoenix Dive and Needle Storm. I'm not that confident in Needle Storm either. Make sure to get Devour up. Yes, that's like every fucking Warlock build. Alexander, you want to tell me, what else do I need to do, Alexander? Shoot my guns? Huh? Alexander, you need any other suggestions? Hold on, let me check the fragments. Okay, we got Jolts, we got Purpose, that's nice, Courage. I'm disappointed already, Nameless. I'm already disappointed. What in the actual fuck? While you have an Arc, Solar, or Void buff, ability final blows grant bonus darkness transcendence energy. Why are we not rocking Sacrifice? That's fine. Are you rocking straight? You son of a bitch. You piece of shit, Nameless. No. What the actual f right now? Are you for real right now? By the way, that run does not count. It's 3 runs. Nice. That's really doing good, Nameless. I'm so impressed. Nameless. Alexander did say I need to get Devour up. And actually, we did not, in fact, have Devour up.
Restore water.
Oh, Fire saving this shit. As always. Yep. My problem with this build is why not just run the better version with Getaway Artists? The idea is to get Verity. How often am I throwing my grenades out, chat, that's getting the boost from Verity? The idea is to get these grenades that just nuke everything. So I get that. I got right here. No, I'm seeing the vision. I'm seeing the vision. If he could do a little more damage, that would be really nice.
Bring our dead. Dismantle minds. Yes. Or die.
Oh man, I just gotta ignore the champs, dude. I don't know why I was trying to go for the champs. What was that, the two charms? It has pretty good survivability, but it's definitely not on the level of like the other build. No devour? What was that? Hello? Was I not behind the wall? I could have swore we were behind the wall. Y'all forget, chat. You forget. The bet doesn't start until we make it past the first area. And technically, our first run involved us not making it past the first area. So we have one more try. Yeah, it's hard getting those champions, man.
You face final round. A mighty cabal challenges.
This build's an interesting thing because it's like, it's not just like, is this build good in comparison to the other build? You also have to ask the question, is this build worth using over the getaway artist version of it? I don't know, man. That's a tough call. That version is so good. Oh, no, no. No, man. No, dude. No. It didn't have enough damage there at the end, man. It really didn't. Yeah, pay out to non-believers. There was too many situations there where it was like things got too sketchy. I personally think the other build had a little more damage there at the end because we were able to just DPS the boss down. Nameless, I think I would have felt better with maybe the Nova Bomb. I know Nova Bomb doesn't do just tremendous amount of damage, but even, I'm not gonna lie, even Song of Flame might have been really, really nice. Chat, I need us to take a poll. Which one of these builds was harder for you? Was it the Glaive Titan build or was it the Ergo Sum Warlock build with a twist of Verity? All right. Bets are up right now. Put it in. Here's the thing. You could walk away from this saying, yes, Devour, disgusting. Okay? Honestly, the best of the best. It's a huge reason why many of us play Prismatic Warlock. Ergo Sum, fantastic. However, if I had to choose, I would probably still rock Getaway Artist because it's just too good. And really what this pointed to me was that, in my opinion, the damage from my grenade here, whether it's a fault of Verity, which I don't know if it's that more of that, or the Storm Grenade, I just felt like the damage here should have been more. If you're getting 3 or more stacks of Verity, when you throw your grenade out there, it needs to just on everything. I will say your build's very, very good. I think your build is very good in terms of just like, especially like running with like a squad. And the boss room is where things fell off for me, simply because I needed more damage. You know what I mean? All right, the Titan build is won at 62%. Stone, you are now a winner. You will progress to the second round. Nameless, any final words? Nameless, is there anything you want to share with us before you go? As usual, the Titan wins. Bye, chat. Take care, Nameless. Yeah. Everybody say goodbye to Nameless. Nameless, take care, man. We wish you the best. This is submitting builds here is a dangerous affair.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.